So I Googled jobs that pay your rent and ended up down this weird, wonderful rabbit hole of seasonal work that I did not know existed prior to that. So I actually got online to search for sorority house mom jobs or house director jobs. I guess house mom's kind of an outdated term, because the year after I graduated from college, I spent a year traveling the country as a sorority consultant. And so I would go to all of these different college campuses and do like leadership workshops and risk management workshops and stuff with the sorority there. I knew that house moms at the campuses got free housing. And I was like, well, like I'm qualified for that. I've already worked for a sorority headquarters. I went to grad school for student affairs. I could live on a college campus and get free housing and be an advisor to the chapter. Like, cool. But that search didn't really go anywhere. There wasn't any jobs in places I wanted to live. And so I figured though, like if that exists, like that's a really weird niche of a profession. There has to be something else, right? And so I Googled jobs that pay your rent. And I ended up on coolworks.com, and that was my very first introduction to seasonal work. I was from Springfield, Missouri. It's not really like a tourist destination. We don't have like a big seasonal work population. And so I started scrolling through all of these listings and learning about all these different seasonal opportunities at like ski resorts and hostels in Hawaii and just all of these things where basically you go and you do all these like random assorted jobs, and there's different perks, but most of them include free housing of some sort. So I found one that was in Lake Tahoe, California, and I've always wanted to live in California. And the perks are great. Not only does it come with free housing, it comes with all of the meals are included from this conference center, and you get paid on top of that, and you get a staff discount at the little store there, and like the reviews on Glassdoor were just amazing. And honestly, I kind of thought it was a scam because it just seemed too good to be true. So anyway, I went ahead and I just applied that night before I could talk myself out of it. I interviewed and accepted that week. I don't think I had even told my family I'd applied yet, and I knew that it was going to be super out of my comfort zone, but I figured like worst case scenario, it's 10 weeks, right? Like I'll be home so soon. But luckily for me, I ended up just loving it. I love the place. I love Tahoe. And I was really lucky. I knew I wanted to come back for the spring season, but they actually had a manager position open up. It's kind of a small staff, so that doesn't actually happen super often. So I jumped on it, was lucky enough to get it. And so now I work at this camp 10.5 months out of the year, and then I get 6 weeks off in the winter to travel. But yeah, it's a really great deal. Originally, I was just doing all purpose. So like serving in the dining room, working in the gift shop, doing some housekeeping, like nothing glamorous, but like not awful. And now I'm the office manager there, and I absolutely love it. What other questions do you have about seasonal work? Let me know.